Oh, Lord.
Action.
Welcome to episode 5. I hope you enjoyed the other 4 episodes. If you haven't, go watch them.
Yes,
Yes.
slackers.
Or if you just didn't enjoy them,
Watch them
why are
again.
you
Why
watching
are you
episode
watching that
5?
one?
Watch them again, they're better the second time.
Hey, everybody. That's... What?
I said watch them again, they get better the second time.
They're always better.
There's so many things you might have missed the first time.
Subliminal messages and okay, okay.
I like intercut pictures of dolphins. What did we do episode 4? It was Revolutionettes
That's
with the
right.
girls.
Yeah,
We did one with the boys.
yeah. Next is dogs.
Shut up. Welcome to episode 5. Welcome to episode 5. We're here in my in-laws' house for a number of reasons, mostly because it's prettier.
Yep.
It's much nicer here. Also, there's more room for stuff. Also, to change things up, because I know you guys are tired of looking at my house.
And my face.
No,
you're still
we're
there.
stuck with that because it's still here. Today, this episode is going to be more about what to eat when you're dieting. That's a big problem. Like we can tell you, hey, to work out, do the insanity videos, or go run for an hour, do a whole bunch of weightlifting, or play video games.
Yeah.
You know when you're not doing enough physical activity. So, I mean, we could sit here all day and do a show about how, hey, you should do this to do more physical. No, you know how to do more and that you need to do more. But what's tricky is how to eat properly. We're not actually going to go into the nutritional dietitian thing of it because we're not that educated. But what we are going to do is we're going to let you know how we cut back on calories. Basically, that's what we focus on, is a calorie count. We're going to teach you how we curb the cravings and kill our calorie count. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're gonna kill the cravings and curb your calorie count?
Yeah, I'm all about onomatopoeia. No, that's kapow. What am I thinking of?
Take
It's
two.
alliteration.
Alliteration.
Take two.
I'm all about alliteration.
I like that. We're making
Kill the calorie count.
the next
Kill the cravings. Bitches. Word. Yeah. What the fuck were we talking about?
Calorie.
If you watch our daily journals, you already know that to cut pastas out, we like to use spaghetti squash. There's the miracle noodle, which is a root of something. It's shirataki, I think, shirataki roots.
pretty good.
Later on, we will show you how we try to cut calories while snacking or eating, along with the revolutionaries and the revolutionettes.
Yeah.
But without further ado, here are us, the revolutionaries and the revolutionettes, telling you
On the couch.
how we cut the calories. Hey, what's up? My favorite snack and or meal is a snack because I didn't feel like making a whole meal for you guys. They're called pop chips. These are like rice cakes. What are these ones made out of? Hold on, I should have probably potato ingredients. I love that. But they're never fried and never baked, which is their selling point. They're never baked either. They're popped. I don't know what that means. Thing I like about these, where you have a rice cake where it tastes like styrofoam with seasoning on it, these actually taste good. One serving of pop chips is 28. 28. So that is a serving of pop chips. But a serving of potato chips has anywhere between 270 to 300 calories, where this is just 170. This is still high on the calorie side, but if you are going to eat chips, this is better.
My favorite quote-unquote diet food, if you want to call it that. I should have unwrapped it first. Okay, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Pita pizza. So all you have to do for that is grab a pita, put some tomato paste, not pizza sauce, but tomato paste. And they even make some with herbs in it now, and it tastes really good. And then you put pizza mozzarella cheese, light. And then I just load it up with veggies. So today I have mushrooms, broccoli, peppers, onions, and yeah. And then to top it off, I sprinkle a bit of goat cheese on top. And all that is 350 calories. And I feel like I'm cheating, but I'm really not. And I'm a huge cheese fanatic, so this really satisfies my craving for cheese. So that's my favorite diet food.
Hi guys, it's Eric. I'm going to show you a snack that I make that's high protein, low fat, low carbs. Helps me get through my diet without cheating too much and eating a bunch of crap. Cottage cheese has 0 grams of fat, 6 carbs, and 13 grams of protein in one serving. They also have these on-the-go single serving sizes, which can be useful in certain situations. I like to just use this most of the time and put them in little Tupperwares, take them to work. It works out well, and no one steals it from the fridge because it looks gross. And the first one, I like to put a little cinnamon in it. Some vanilla extract. And a little sweetener. Use Truvia because it's natural and it hasn't yet been proven to cause cancer. I guess it will probably one day, right? And then that one's pretty much good to go. I found this recipe once online. It said that it tasted like cheesecake. It doesn't, but it tastes pretty good. It's not going to satisfy your need for cheesecake. If that's what you want, go with cheesecake. The other one, I like to put about a 1/4 scoop of chocolate protein powder in. It gives it that much more protein and mixes with the milk kind of taste of the cottage cheese, kind of provide like a milk chocolate flavor. Add a little bit of sweetener to that too, because it's not that sweet to begin with. Mix that up. It takes a little bit longer to mix this one because the powder doesn't want to mix as well, but once it does, it kind of gets a nice creamy texture and it's oh so delicious. Here they are. In the cinnamon one, there's 90 calories, 13 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of fat. In the protein shake version, there's going to be 120 calories, 21 grams of protein, and still 6 grams of carbs and 0 grams of fat. So there you go, 2 recipes for a high protein, low carb, low fat snack that if you can get past the texture and the kind of gross idea of cottage cheese, it's pretty delicious.
My way of staying sane and of cheating rice cakes personally, I like the way they taste. But they do taste a little bit like styrofoam. The texture too is like styrofoam. But what I do to get around it is I will have 2, maybe 3, that's 150 calories, the tomato and basil. That's it. That's the only flavor I like. Sometimes I have the caramel if I have like a craving for sugar, simulated sugar. But mainly it's tomato and basil. It's the only one I can somewhat stomach. And I'll have it with a little bit of cottage cheese, the fat-free or the low-fat kind. Cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, I think has 50 calories per 1/4 cup. So you're looking at about 300 calories for a snack that's kind of like a meal. It's kind of like a snack meal, a meal snack, but it beats eating broccoli and chicken.
What is my favorite snack / diet food? When I crave protein, it's beef jerky. I really like beef jerky. I know a lot of people say, well, it's got too much sodium in it. Yes, it has a lot of sodium in it, but doing these P90X workouts, I've been sweating like crazy, and there's sodium or salt in your sweat. So the more you sweat, the more sodium you need. So that's how I kind of balance things out. I go, if I'm at Walmart working, on break, I'll go grab a bag of beef jerky, take it to the break room and eat some. It's got packed with protein. It's got now, some do have high fat content, but the ones I get at Walmart have low fat content. So a lot of them have low fat content, high protein, low carbohydrate, so it's a good protein source that can pretty much fill you up, get your protein needs in for the day, extra protein needs, so that is also a good one in my opinion.
What is your favorite diet food or snack? Well, since breakfast is my all-time favorite meal of the day, of course it's gonna be a breakfast food. I'd have to say Special K oats and honey cereal.
My favorite meal item, I guess, it's the eggplant. We used to go to the grocery store and like see that and like, what the hell is that? And what do you do with that? And actually, now that we bought the book, Now Eat This, it's like the greatest thing. We love pasta. I love pasta. I'm gonna show you how to prepare it to make it look like a noodle. So we actually cut it like cube, but a rectangle. Yeah, kind of like a box. So you make it just like that, and you cut some slice about 1/6 of an inch thick. Those make your noodles. Put those on a baking sheet that you add, you sprayed with olive oil and like palm oil on top. Put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 350, 400, and yeah, you make sure after they're done, they're almost see-through or really like rubbery. So now you know they're ready, and you use them with like anything, the same way you would use a lasagna noodle. So that's it.
If I had to pick my favorite diet food or snack, it definitely would be blackberries. Absolutely love blackberries. I probably, when I do snack, I'll eat this whole thing in a day, easily. I actually bought 2 before I came to work. But yeah, blackberries, fruit in general, absolutely love. I have bananas in there too, but these are pretty expensive. Well, not really expensive, like $4 just for something like this. But I go through a lot of these. You know, when I do snack, absolutely love them.
Snack time! Alright, so when you're on a diet, it's pretty hard to find that perfect snack that is going to fill your void but not completely kill your calorie budget. So some of my favorite snacks are definitely yogurt covered raisins, but I love the premium brand. First of all, because look how big that yogurt covered raisin is. I mean, it's almost the size of my eyeball. And it's so freaking delicious. And it's only, let me see, 115 calories for 15 of them. And they're massive. They're delicious. My second favorite snack is also kettle corn. And I love this brand, not only because it has the perfect balance of sweetness, but I mean, you can have 2 full cups of it and it's only 130 calories. I went ahead and actually measured it for you guys so you can see. 130 calories, it's like an entire bowl. I mean, you can't really go wrong there. So those are definitely my favorite snacks. Kettle corn and yogurt covered raisins.
That's how we, the revolutionaries and the revolutionettes, kill the calories. Those are our little hints. They're not the basis of our whole diet. It's really just how...
Once in a while we eat that.
Yeah, to cut the calories, especially if we know that we've had a bad week.
Yeah.
And we need to stop goofing off.
That's right.
Speaking of having a bad week, it's diary time.
Yeah, we all have a bad week, I think.
Yeah, that's what diary time is going to be about. It's going good. It's going good. I have not stuck to the plan. The last 2 weeks have been pretty tough. Lost all sense of willpower and almost didn't do any working out, and on more than one occasion did not stick to my diet. I don't know, there was no specific thing that happened. I became lazy again. I started finding reasons to say no. There was always something. Why am I eating this even though I know I shouldn't? Well, I don't have easy access to something that would be better. I just fell into old habits. I mean, I could have taken smaller portions. I could have eaten something else, and I didn't. Also, didn't do a lot of working out. I did Insanity once last week. Didn't do any P90X for the last 2 weeks. If I lost weight, it'll be not because I did well. It'll be an accident. It'll be a happy fluke. I feel terrible for having... I feel like I let you down as much as I let myself down.
I'm well, but it hasn't been a good week this week. I did cheat this week. Yes, I did cheat a couple of times. And I didn't work out every day. I worked out like first Monday last week and yesterday. That's it. I don't know. I've been lazy, I guess. I'm back to work, and at night I come home, we have supper, we get the kids ready for bed and everything, and then just don't feel like working out. I'm kind of tired of my day at work. So yeah. What I just said is a shitty excuses. It is. I shouldn't make like those excuses. I'm pretty sad I did that all week. The revolution is that we should get less lazy. So the point is to not make any excuses, and that's what I did all week. So I'm gonna get back on track for the rest of the 90 days. Let's hope I didn't gain any weight, but I could have, because we ate pretty bad like on Sunday, and we ate pizza this week and everything. So yeah, let's hope.
It's not going. It's grinded to a halt. I am not sticking to the plan. I haven't stuck to the plan. I stuck to the plan one day in the past 14 days. So I haven't been sticking to the plan for 13 days. What the fuck happened? I got the flu. I got really sick, and when I get sick, I do not stop eating. I don't have like an off switch. I'm hungry all the time. So for 1 week, almost a week and a half, I was devouring everything in sight, and I could just see myself exploding in weight. I mean, that's me when I get sick. I can't not eat. Also, was my birthday not too long ago, and my in-laws wanted to celebrate my birthday, and my family wanted to celebrate my birthday. Again, like my colleague Tim said, and his wife Marie said, they're lame excuses, but it's life. It's not perfect all the time. It's not an ideal situation. You don't want to refuse eating something that somebody has made specifically for you as a gift, you know? Like, they made me delicious meals. There was food in abundance, and I took advantage. I could have eaten less on my birthday, and like I was drunk for 3 days straight, so I could have probably been drunk for 1 out of those 3 days. That was kind of overkill. But again, I'm not going to dwell on that. I feel like shit now because I know when I step on the scale, it's going to be moving in the wrong direction. But I don't want to dwell on that. I have no foreseeable events in the future that will cause me to cheat other than my own stupidity. There are things I could have done differently that I didn't. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. We've all lost a lot of weight. I'm not going to say you should cheat, but I think it was inevitable that we were going to have a period of time like this. Don't use excuses to not lose the weight, but keep in your heart and in your mind that you are going to cheat eventually. And when you do, get over it and get the fuck on, you know?
So that's our fit test and measurements. As you can see, some of us got bigger, some of us got smaller. I think it's safe to say that none of us anticipated the results we got. We've noticed that it's around this time, day 50, that people start dropping off and going back to their old habits, much as we had. Which is where the revolution comes in.
Yes.
Don't be a lazy shit. Stop making stupid excuses. And any excuse is a stupid one.
Yeah.
Because at no point, if you have time for something else, you have time to work out. If you are putting crap in your mouth, you could have just as easily put healthy food in your mouth.
And if you did,
there are no excuses.
If you did put crap in your mouth, work the fuck out. At least, you know? At least do one of the two.
Somebody once told me that you will never work out enough to reward yourself with junk food. It'll never happen. Try to stay away from it. I know I'm not going to be able to all the time, but do your best. If you're going to eat, try to choose the right things. And if you don't choose the right things, you need to tell yourself why you're doing that. Because quite frankly, there's no real good excuse for it. So that was episode 5. I hope you got some cool tips and tricks. I hope you enjoyed watching us. Subscribe, check out the Revolutionaries, the Revolutionettes. All those links are in the description below. Have yourselves a pleasant day. We love you. Mwah. High five. I'm not going to slap the camera because it costs more than my flip. And I think that's it.
Post a comment.
Yeah, talk to us. This is episode 5. Bye-bye.